good morning, good morning. Welcome back, everyone. Back by popular demand, we are doing a follow-up video on Ripple. XRP is the ticker symbol. Why are we doing a video on this again? Is because there's so much debate in the crypto community and if Ripple is the next Bitcoin or if Ripple is a shitcoin. What is it really? Let's find out today on this episode. First thing I want you guys to do is keep in mind that we have done videos on Ripple in the past multiple times, maybe one a week. Feel free to go look at our past videos to see what we were looking for and what we are seeing. It looks still like exactly what I'm looking for is playing out because this is just consolidating in lower highs in this wick. Basically, if we come a little bit lower underneath around 220, I'm expecting this wick to be a meaty target to be eaten. Um, as I have the drawings, I'm going to get that going. Please, if you haven't already, there's about 80% of people watching these videos that have not subscribed. I would greatly appreciate you subscribing to the channel. It costs you nothing and it means everything to me. Thank you if you have already. Thank you if you're going to. After that, if you could hit the bell button for notifications, I would greatly appreciate it. Hit the thumbs up on the video so more people can get this content shared to them. And if you could leave me a comment and let me know how I'm doing, or if you would like to give me a suggestion on the next asset for the next video, I would greatly appreciate it. And last but not least, in the description of the video below is all our affiliate services that we use and recommend, such as MEXC, where we do all our trading for 0% fees, as well as our social media platforms like Instagram, Snapchat, and the Discord server where we do all our live trading with each other. We discuss things together all day, every day. If you feel like joining, feel free like joining. It is completely free. We do have a member section in there for more serious traders, but there is a massive free section. Feel free to come join and say hi. Aside from that, guys, I am gonna get this going. So, what does this look like to you? Doesn't that look like a distributional top? We've already discussed this previously too, because this is not the first time Ripple has done something like this. Let me go to a higher time frame. So right here, distributional tops, and it does it on a regular. Okay, it does it on a regular. It's not like this is new. It does a distributional top, big drop. Okay, this is like a zigzag it's been doing, right? Well, we finally got this nice big impulse. Okay, here's a nice big impulse. Here's a nice big impulse. Got a little bit of sideways consolidation, but in the sideways consolidation, one major doji. Okay, this basically stopped the upside, and then it was just people trying to refill that short until push down. All right, impulse up, one doji, sideways drop. Okay, impulse up, one doji, maybe a little bit more than a sideways, still a second lower high drop. This is all three lower highs in sequence, all the way, all the way to lows. Okay, same thing. Impulse up, doji, drop. 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 If we just follow the same fractal we've already done previously, we know that once we have a doji and we do a drop, we go test the 21 EMA, which is this yellow line, and then the green EMA, okay? In this consolidation, it decides if it wants to go higher or lower. Right now, we have not come into the green EMA, $1.47. Please be aware of that. You do this dance on the yellow, put in a second lower high, and then you take out the low because everyone loves to buy and hold, right? So this is what accumulation is, and then impulse down is because this major seller allowed you to fill, and then he marketed, okay? Because he's waiting for the open interest to fill up big enough for his $1 billion sell. Cool. I'm glad we got that established. So, back to this after all that. Drawing time. Ba-boom. The last video, this is exactly what I put up here. Okay? And we could go back to daily real quick. We said we are looking at a head and shoulder. Okay, head and shoulder. We got our doji. We're doing this second lower high right here. This little orange encapsulates the head and shoulder formation. Yes, the head and shoulder can be a fake out, right? It can be a fake out and it could just run on up. We already have that measured move ready. We're ready for Ripple to go to $4.50, but that $4.50 can only be true if we get above 277. And just so you know, any price action coming into these levels, the first tap is going to be a rejection. You will come back, test support below. You will consolidate. And then if you're going to break out, you're going to break out. So anyone who's super excited for just looking for a straight breakout, the only way something like that can happen is if the people who are already doing what they're doing, the market maker of this asset, he would have to let everyone pile in on his shorts, which I don't know. People are just in the mindset of not shorting Ripple. He's going to let the shorts pile on and then he can market buy to push it out. Now, this trade we've had, I don't know how, like a week or two ago, your short just got entered. You didn't even get stopped out. You're in profit right now. Okay? Here, let's go to 4 hour. You, my friend, are officially in the short, in profit, if you took the plan. I mean, you don't even have to say you got the perfect entry. You could say something like this. And you would be about 6 to 7% in profit right now with no leverage. With no leverage, mind you. Okay? So I'm going to remove a few of these doodles. And I usually, if you guys watch my videos, I don't go on the 4 hour time frame to give you guys the scalp stuff because that's something I save for members and stuff, okay? But look, we had 3 buys already set up. You got your one entry and you got the SFP second entry if you took the long. The short was right over here, okay? If you took the short, your take profit is these now. So just keep that in mind. If I mean, maybe you're not aware, but we could just go like this. Move that over here. That's where your take profit is from this short, from these shorts. 1 short, 2 short, 3 short. Trend line. Okay? There is no upside until you can break above that trend line. Just, Tory trend line, guys? Tory trend line? Ooh, let's do that. Because she is so cute with all her little TA. Tories trend line. There you go, guys. That is the level to break. You guys should YouTube Tori Trades, I think her name is. She's got a very simple TA. I mean, she's just a pretty face to look at, but the simpleness of her TA is something that people who are struggling might want to uh, look and understand. I mean, you can't make it any simpler than what she's doing, and anyone can do that. It's really requires no knowledge. It's how she manages her risk and how she takes her small losses and larger gains and lets the trade run. That's why she's making the money that she is. And now she has size behind her trade. So it's like she doesn't even have to stress. Anyway, so this is what I was saying. We are squeezing, squeezing, squeezing. If we are to actually break the heck out of here, you see this stop losses right here, right? This little magical stop loss line that those shorts are trying to use to manage their risk. This little big white line right here. Well, the only way we're gonna break out is if this becomes a flag and we get out of here and take out that liquidity in this fashion in an expanding wedge from this triangle consolidation. Okay, and then your main thing is it's not really this. Nobody really cares about these shorts who are gonna get liquidated if this stop loss occurs. The major level is this 278 because that is the Fibonacci, and the way it's not this bullshit and it's this because look right here, look left, man. Your Fibonacci, oh man, I don't even know how to. I would be nothing. I would be nowhere near the level I am as a trader without the Fibonacci. Let's just say that. So here is that purple EMA that I've told you guys about. Here it is. This is the true neckline of the head and shoulder, my friends. Right here. It's not this bottom. The bottom is it is what it is, but that is not the true neck. It's this right here. This. This is the true neck, and it looks like that, but technically it's that. That's the head. This is the shoulder. This is a shoulder. This right here is a shoulder. That's all that. In that's what I'm trying. I don't know how to like be nice about it without cursing and stuff. This whole thing is a shoulder. This whole thing is a shoulder. This was a fake out, right? This was a head and shoulder, but it was a fake out. It created the head. Okay, the head of the head and shoulder was then confirmed by this rejection right here in the channel, the top of the channel, because it came into the head to retest the breakdown, and it failed by this major bearish engulf. That was the proof. And now on this candle, you can't even get into the 50% of it because the shorts are protecting the short. The target is the take profit target is all the way down here. I mean, you can take some profit here on the channel, but really it's down there. And then the real accumulation that I'm looking for is down here near the 140, was it? Yeah, 146, 147. Near 146, 147. So you tell me how I am reading this wrong. In the comment section below, can you please tell me uh, why you think this can go higher when you have bearish divergence on volume as well in this top area? This bearish divergence, you think this one sell candle cleaned it? I don't think so. And if you do think so, then look, you have bearish divergence setting up again on volume in the last 2 weeks. Your buyers are getting weak, my friends. Your buyers are getting weak at the top dollar, meaning the blood that the buyers are getting weak and they're getting cut up and they're getting chopped up, their blood is being dripped all on the floor, and the market maker is saying, yo, look, they can't even hold the yellow EMA. I better get ready to market sell with some FUD news being released at the same time so that way we can get to our TP2 and clean the entire OI of all the over leveraged long believers. And then we can accumulate to do it again to them. We'll buy 146, 147. We'll pump it to 214. Everyone will be like XRP to the moon. And then we'll dump it in their face again. And we'll do it a few times. And then I'll buy a yacht. You know what I mean? Like how have other assets behaved when you do this formation? Go look at all the videos we've done in the past. It's all literally the exact same TA I'm doing. There's no special shit. It's just the fact that this is called XRP Ripple, and you have been hearing it on the news and out of Trump's mouth and out of all the old traders who've known Ripple from like pennies. That's the hypeness you're getting. Right now, Ripple is up like 300, 400% for the year. I don't know. What is this? 500% for the year. Are you shitting me? Come on, guys. Come on. Uh, Even if you didn't sell and you kind of are like holding still, you're still up 400%. So anyone who's not taking some profit is insane. It could go to $4 for sure, but if you're not taking some profit here, you're just illogical. You're illogical, insane. And yes, this does possibly look like a parabolic, rise, but that means the head and shoulder has to have a fake out, right? And your point of failure is, I already gave you the stop loss over here at 260, but technically your point of failure will be when you start opening and closing above 280. Then you know that the consolidation is basically going to get going, and then it's going to impulse because you're going to have too much liquidity right above you. It's going to be too close for them not to just SFP swing failure pattern that if that's what they want to do before they run it down. And a good clue as to what's going on Ripple will be what's going on the other assets, because Dixie's inverse relationship just started playing out Friday. So just be aware of that. And I was long on ETH from like 1930, 1940, and I actually let a lot of it go, and I actually took a short. So right now I am fully straddled. I am equally long, equally short. I can make no money, but I have locked in whatever I have, my position for the weekend. I'm going to be out and about this entire weekend, so I'm not going to be looking at the trades. But Sunday, I am going to be monitoring the weekly candle close and the open, and I will add to my position accordingly. I have liquidity on the side, and my position on ETH, I'm trying to get maybe like, I don't want to talk numbers, but I have already, like 10 ETH position running. I want to try to get to like 20, maybe 50, maybe 100 ETH position. I am on 400x margin. It's a lot easier for me to do that with low money and high margin. So please do not try to do what I'm doing unless you know how to do it. I am straddled. There is literally no liquidation level on me. I have infinite liquidation level because I am straddled. I am gonna build a short and hold the short, but my long will be 4 times the size of my short, and the short I'm going to hold as insurance. And since I'm on perps, I'm going to have that hedge of the short because of funding rate. I don't want to open a long and have a massive long for long term, because I'm going to probably hold this till the end of the year. I don't want to let this position go due to being pressured due to funding rate going higher. So just be aware that as we go up in price, the funding rate is going to try to push us out of our position, because the cost of holding that leverage is going to be extremely high. Because they will incentivize the shorts to open positions by giving them funding every 8 hours. So just be prepared for all of that shenanigans as we start impulsing up. Right now, funding is probably going to start rewarding longs, since we're just dripping to the downside, and that mechanic is very important when you're looking for short squeezes and stuff as well. So funding rate matters, the percentage of the funding rate. What else is the asset setting up a squeeze before that funding rate shows its like head, and then OI buildup. There's a lot of things that you can tell when you're doing perps and leverage with secondary like L2 data like that, so L3, L2. Anyway, that's basically all I have for you guys today. I think we did a pretty decent job of covering why I think we still have room to the downside before up. I try to state my case as to why I think this is all trickery for downside for you. I gave you the case of, if it's not trickery, the expanding the leg up that you're going to get from this 4 hour time frame, right? On a 4 hour candle, as soon as you get above 250, hey, maybe we're about to do the short squeeze. Then as soon as you take out the liquidity on the white over here at 264, then okay, it is time to go up. And then you can just ride it up. As I said, I mean, why would you hold a short past the stops over here? The stops over here, sorry. Okay, then you could re-short up here on the fib, because the first tap is going to get a rejection. Like, very, very high probability the first tap is going to get a rejection on this. So yes, guys, I wish you the best of luck. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. And don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notification, share this video with the Ripple Army. If you have any comments or suggestions of the next video, leave it in the comment section below. If you're interested in trading with me live or talking shit to me live, feel free to join our Discord server. Link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps the channel grow. So guys, thank you so much for your time. Have a great weekend, be safe, and go hug a loved one. Adios.